Hello, friends. This is Karine. I am updating you regarding this not prophecy. I'm sorry. This vision that the Lord gave to me, um, that I posted yesterday as a reminder. First of all, before I get going, if you see any ads on this video, I apologize. I did not place them there, and it's beyond me. I don't have any control over that. So please accept my apologies and just skip the ads in. Uh, Stick with the video, please. Okay. So something amazing happened. Um, Ever since the Lord gave me this vision, it was three visions regarding the same topic in the same night, three times. Okay. So on May the 30th, early in the morning, the Lord directed me to reading Hosea, the book of Hosea. I hadn't read it in a few months. I had read it, but before I got that vision, right? So, as I said before, in that vision, in the middle of the night, I saw a leopard lurking and prowling on the road. Okay? He came from the east. I did not tell you that before, but I didn't know what to make of it. That's the reason why I just simply stated the vision in the most simplistic ways possible. I did not know what to make of it. Ever since I had been given that vision, I had been asking the Lord to explain it to me. Okay? Because I didn't understand what it meant. I thought I was trying to fit, maybe if it was some kingdoms of the earth that are represented by the leopard, whatever. So, uh, so the Lord on the 30th directed me to reading Hosea. I read Hosea, right? And as I'm reading Hosea, all of a sudden, I stopped reading, right? And I'm probably at the 10th chapter when this happened. And I become deep in thought because I'm thinking about the harlotry of Israel, okay? And how we are all the same. We're all sinners, right? So I'm reasoning inside my head, and I'm reasoning and I'm deep in thought, trying to work something out in my mind. And the Lord wasn't saying anything. He was just waiting for me to be done reasoning. Okay. So, yeah. So when I got done reasoning, the Lord knows your thoughts. He knows your heart. He knows everything that you're thinking and how you reason, even, right? So I go back to reading, and by the time I get to chapter 13 of Hosea, this is what it says. I outlined it here, I underlined it here in blue, as you can see. It says, so he's complaining about the unfaithfulness of Israel, and he is talking about a future judgment. First of all, he was talking about the judgment of the Assyrians, right? But that's already passed. That's in the past. But also in Hosea, he's referring to the tribulation, okay, the final punishment of Israel. And he says right there in verse 7, he says this: "So I will be to them like a lion, like a leopard by the road. I will lurk." Okay, I kid you not. When I read that, the Holy Spirit started illuminating this passage, and I look out the window and I said, "God, really? What? You're the leopard?" I said. And the more I'm talking to the Lord, the more He's reinforcing this. This is what He's shown me. The leopard is the Lord coming from the east, and He is going to pour out vengeance. First of all, He's going to punish the entire world at the tribulation, but also it's called Jacob's trouble, okay? Because for 7 years, the Lord is punishing Israel, but at the end of the tribulation, the remnant of Israel shall all be saved in one day, right? So it's a punishment, but it's also, there's grace and mercy still, because the whole house of Israel, they have to be brought to a point where they will say Baruch haba b'shem Adonai, meaning, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Well, these people are stubborn as can be. Never seen nobody so stubborn before. These people are stubborn and unfaithful and not willing to acknowledge their Messiah. That is the reason why Jacob's trouble is coming once and for all. They're still expecting a Messiah. They know they missed it, but they're too proud. and they refuse their God. They wanted somebody else, somebody that came as a butt kicker, a warrior to wipe out all their problems, but they ignored on purpose the sin issue. They did not want to do it God's way. They wanted to do it their way. And that is the reason why judgment is coming. One final time of judgment. And that's it. So he is the leopard lurking by the road. And so I said to the Lord, I says, well, then who's the double-headed eagle that was flying above you, but he was slightly in the back, above the leopard, but following, right? And I didn't know he had his talons stretched out like he was going to grab a prey. And as you recall in the video, I said, well, I didn't know for sure in the vision, as I saw it 3 times. I didn't know if he was going to attack the leopard or go alongside him. Well, the Lord said, this is the beginning of the great war, and this is Gog. Oh my goodness, people, you just can't make it up. The Lord has shown me this, and I was absolutely humbled by it. I was like, Lord, why are you showing me stuff like that? That's too important for me. It's too important for me. I'm nothing. I'm just nothing, right? I'm like, I'm like this with God. Let me tell you how I am with God. I'm the shameless hound dog Gentile under the table, right? Gathering crumbs that fall through. That's me. Okay, that's, if you think of me, think about that little dog at the bottom under the table, right? And whatever crumbs God is willing to let fall through that table, right under, I'll gather them because I'm shameless about. I hunt him down. I pursue him night and day. I do because I love God's crumbs. Okay, and I have zero pride, and all I care about is God. Okay, so that's pretty obvious. I have no agenda. I don't care. I have zero glory, zero title. I have nothing. But I do have God, and I love him to death if necessary. I will. Right? He's my master, my redeemer, and my soon to be husband. Listen, he confided in me this, and I was humbled by it and honored. So I want to give him all the glory. Obviously, where else could it go? It only belongs with God. So he is that leopard. And this is to say this vision was given to me 3 times in the same night. It's a sure thing. It's coming. We're so close to it. Judgment is about to fall on the house of Israel and the entire world by proxy, because they played a great part in the perverting of Israel. Now, everybody bears shame and responsibility. Nobody is innocent in the eyes of God. Okay, so the people who have refused him to save them from their sins. Well, those people will be in the tribulation, and they will have to come to an understanding that God is who he says he is, and they have to make a decision in the valley of Jehoshaphat. They will have to make a decision eventually. Yes to the Lord or yes to hell. That's their problem, not mine. Okay, I pray many turn to God, obviously, but this is it. And the double-headed eagle is Gog of Magog. So that it will signify that the Ezekiel 38 war it's about to come into play. The Lord in that dream, he came from the east. Okay? I will show you a map just a second. Let me grab a map and I will show you how he came as a leopard and how he crossed the land. Just a second. I will put a map in front of you. Okay, this is a map when Israel was divided into the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, Judah and Israel. This is how the Lord came in as a leopard. He come in like that from here, from Syria or something like that, Syria or Iraq, right? And he came in that way, and he was prowling, and he was doing this, right? He was prowling, so he crossed the entire land of Israel as a leopard, right? I did not see him in my vision to reach the sea. He did not. The vision ended before he reached the sea, right? But so he is the leopard, right? And the double-headed eagle is Gog of Magog, and this signifies that the great war is about to start. Now, if you have listened to my dream, the first dream that the Lord gave to me this year, in the night of the 1st of January, it's called The Portal and the Slaughter. The very first dream of year 2025 that the Lord gave to me, it was the opening of a gigantic portal. Something changed. This is the year of judgment. Okay? And this means for the believers that this is the year of our departure. Okay? The Lord has not given me a day, an hour, or a week even, nothing. He hasn't. And if he had, and he had told me not to say, I wouldn't say. I would never say it. I wouldn't even say it out loud. Right? But he hasn't given me that. Right? So he wants us all to be looking for it. But if he ever does and gives me permission, I will tell, obviously. But yeah, so basically this is it. Now, there's another thing that happened in the vision that I saw, and I'm going to leave it up. I asked the Lord, but I'm not exactly sure. I think I know what it means, but I'm not sure. So for those who are interested, I will tell you. When the leopard came, okay, the first time, the second time, remember I got that vision 3 times. The third time the vision came to me, the leopard had a leopard cub in the back of him. I'm sorry, that's my pencil. Is that not strange? A leopard cub, a baby leopard in the back of him, right? That was following him. I'm like, oh no, that eagle's coming to eat the cub off of him, right? So this, I don't know exactly what it means. Could it be that the leopard is the father and the cub is the Lord Jesus? I don't know. I asked the Lord and he hasn't said anything. So it's like puzzle pieces coming together, and the Lord is so fun. He's so fun, people, because he gives you bits and pieces, right? But he wants you to search the matter, right? He wants you to search it because he wants you to be interested in him and the things of him, right? So he gives you little crumbs and you're like, hey, God, wait, don't let me hanging. I want to know what the deal is, right? So basically, yeah. So he revealed this to me, the meaning, on the 30th of May. And guess what, people? You can't make it up. It was exactly 3 o'clock in the afternoon when he revealed it to me. That made me cry. More like weep, actually, because I thought, God, it's so much in the details. You're so amazing. You just blow my brains every day you do, right? And he gave me the vision 3 times. 3, 3, 3, 3. You guys, so interesting, so awesome. So the matter is sealed. This is the year where judgment falls. God's gavel's about to fall on this world. But for us, though, people who believe in the Lord, this means very good news for us. We are leaving. So get happy, people. We are leaving. This is a sure thing. The other thing is, about 25 minutes after he gave me that revelation, he put in front of me this verse, and it's insane. It's Proverbs 25. Just a second, I'll go get it. There, this is a verse. Literally put that in front of my eyes about 25 minutes later. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, but the glory of kings is to search out a matter. When he said that to me, once again, I got so excited because it's like God stepping out of heaven and talking directly to you. When that happens, it's a beautiful thing. And I said, yes, Lord. Of course, I'm not a king, but you can replace the king by a child of God. It's the same thing, okay? We'll be kings and priests, we'll be rulers with the Lord. But all glory to the Lord, obviously. This is who deserves all the glory, always, never to us. How could we ever get glory for ourselves when we haven't, when everything we have was given to us by him? See? Okay, so, right? So please, if you have any ideas, put it in the comment section. If you, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you can put a like on it. Feel free to. You don't have to, obviously. I'm not asking for anything. But yeah, isn't the Lord just awesome, people? Yeah, it is the glory of God to conceal a matter, but the glory of kings is to search out a matter. So for the last month and a half, 2 months or so, since he gave me that, I've been searching. I've been searching in many places. And finally, the Lord revealed it to me 2 days ago. So I wanted to share this little nugget with you. Oh, another thing about that vision he gave to me last year in October called Jesus Peeking with the Bluebirds. Well, I am a proud new stewarder of baby blueberries. I got baby blueberries, people. So I will be sharing the picture soon. and doing an update on the Jesus speaking. The Lord is true, his promises are true, and he always delivers. So not only 3 months later, I still have the bluebirds that he promised me, and now they have made us about 4 babies, and I will show the pictures. They are so precious. Love you guys. Thank you for listening a lot, and God bless you, and I'm praying for you guys. Thank you. Bye.